Jan Koum. From food stamps to $19 billion WhatsApp empire. Hold up, what if the same building where you once collected food stamps became the place where you signed a $19 billion deal? Jan Koum's story will shatter every excuse you've ever made about starting from nothing. Born in 1976 in a tiny Ukrainian village with no running water, no electricity, and winters so brutal that kids had to run across frozen parking lots just to use outdoor bathrooms, Jan Koum's childhood was poverty wrapped in political oppression. At 16, he and his mother escaped to America with nothing but hope and a suitcase full of Soviet notebooks. Mountain View, California became their new reality, but it wasn't the Silicon Valley dream you'd expect. Jan's mother took babysitting jobs while he mopped floors at a grocery store. They lived in a government-assisted two-bedroom apartment, standing in line for food stamps just to eat. His father never made it to America. He died back in Ukraine in 1997. When Jan's mother was diagnosed with cancer, they survived on her disability payments. While classmates worried about prom dates, Jan worried about paying rent. At 18, he taught himself computer programming by buying manuals from used bookstores, reading them cover to cover, then returning them because he couldn't afford to keep them. He joined a hacker group called WWZOZO, spending nights in chat rooms learning cybersecurity. School felt pointless when survival was the priority. Eventually, he got a job at Yahoo as an infrastructure engineer and dropped out of San Jose State University. His mother died in 2000, leaving him completely alone in a foreign country. In 2007, Jan and his Yahoo colleague Brian Acton both quit their jobs, burned out and ready for something new. They applied to Facebook and Twitter. Both companies rejected them. Facebook turned me down. Looking forward to life's next adventure, Acton tweeted at the time. In January 2009, Jan bought his first iPhone and saw something nobody else did: the potential for simple, private messaging without ads or gimmicks. He incorporated WhatsApp Inc. on February 24, 2009, his 33rd birthday, right there in the same social services building where he once collected food stamps. WhatsApp grew from 0 to 250,000 users in months, then to 450 million by 2014. The app that started in Jan's living room became the world's largest messaging platform. In February 2014, Mark Zuckerberg offered $19 billion, the largest tech acquisition in history at the time. Jan signed the deal at the exact social services office where he and his mother once stood in line for food assistance. Today, WhatsApp serves over 2 billion users worldwide, connecting families across continents, just like Jan once dreamed of staying connected with his relatives back in Ukraine. Jan Koum's journey proves that your background doesn't determine your breakthrough. Sometimes the greatest innovations come from the deepest pain. His childhood experience of government surveillance made him obsess over user privacy. When you transform your struggle into your strength, you don't just change your life, you change the world. If Jan's comeback just blew your mind, crush that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more impossible to believe success stories. Drop a fire emoji if you're ready to turn your struggle into your superpower. Tag someone who needs this reminder. Let's go viral with hope.